Hi girls and guys. So today I'm gonna show you how to do this. It's got a couple different techniques. So it's this mani right here, and it's got a reciprocal gradient behind it. And then the second technique is we're gonna, stamp this with also different colors. So forget the top part of this. The bottom actually looks like it because I'm gonna do it in a darker color on the reciprocal gradient so you can actually see a contrast, because on my original mani, this mani here, I just did these colors here. So I started out and I went ahead and did the base so it would save us some time, and the colors that I used, I will put them in all this stuff in the information box at the end, but I used this BMC yellow, Bundle Monsters yellow, and this orange one, and I'll tell you what the names and stuff are when we in the information box. So I just did a regular gradient with this sponge. Got the sponge at Dollar Tree, a bag of them, and so I did the yellow as you can see on top, and then the orange on the bottom. And there's lots of YouTube videos on doing a basic gradient, but anyway. And so then for the second part, we're going to be doing a vinyl, and this is by What's Up, and I'll put that in there, the box too. So we need to put this, and you can do any design of like your vinyl, well, any colors too if you want to. This is just how I did this. So wait a minute, let me see if I can get this thing on straight. This is how I did this one, was I just did the, okay, and so I am going to switch the colors up a little bit. I'm going to do a darker orange with the yellow so that you can see the difference, because on a reciprocal we're going to do the yellow started out on the top and then we did the orange on the bottom, and so to do a reciprocal we're going to turn it around and we're going to do the, in this case, the dark orange and yellow. Normally I would have done the same orange I started with, but like I said, to give you more of a contrast, you can see a difference, I'm going to do this darker one. So that's also by Bundle Monster, and I will put the name of that also in the information box. So I'm just going to put it on my sponge like that, and I need to put some more yellow also on the bottom. And now bear with me, I am new to vinyls, but they seem like they're fairly easy to use. So we're just going to switch it up, and we're going to do the yellow on the bottom and this darker orange up on top. So I'm just going to kind of, roll it over here like that. You can pat it however you like to do gradients. You can do that. I'm going to turn it over and put a little bit more yellow down there. Okay. And then we're going to pull it off carefully. Pull it off carefully so that we can see our pattern. There we go. And see, now like I said on my original mani, this one right here, I did that softer, more of a pumpkin orange and yellow both ways, upside down, right side up, and the opposite direction, and it gave it a little bit of a softer look. But I just did the darker orange up here on this on the second time so you could see the difference. Okay, so I'm going to get that out of here, and then we're just going to blow dry this just a little bit so we can kind of get it dry enough. And I'm going to probably use my Bundle Monster smudge free top coat and put a coat over this before I do the next technique. And you can do, any design as far as, if you're using a vinyl, for the part I just did. And I would suggest using Bundle Monster's smudge free top coat over your stamping parts and even over the vinyl part, just so you don't smear it, because you've got these different layers going on and you want to be able to see the difference. You don't want them getting smudged and messed up. So that's, you can see it, I hope. And that's the vinyl. And so see how it's yellow and dark orange up here, and yellow and soft orange down here, and that's reciprocal gradient. So we'll let that dry just a minute, and then I'm going to stamp with my Clear Jelly Big Bling stamper I love. And we're gonna stamp now an image off of here, that one right there, those flowers right there. And this is what's up their stamping plate. It's BO18. It'll also be in the information box. They got some beautiful images on here, and they're etched really nice. I love them. So that's what we're doing. See how that flower image right there? And that's from this one right here. And so what I did with this is I used also Bundle Monsters, 3 of their blues stamping polish, and I love their stamping polish. And so I did the light one, and I'll put all the names in the box. I'm just trying to save a little time. So I'm going to put it like at the top, my top. Okay, I'll show you. I'm going to put a little bit of the light blue first. Then I'm going to put some of this brighter blue second. Then I'm going to put this medium blue, kind of a gray blue. Some people call it French blue next. Okay. So see how they're, and actually I put it at the top of where I'm going to scrape it. So there's 3 different blues. Now I'm going to scrape it down, and I'm going to roll it. And this thing is ginormous, this nail, so that you could see it. So I know it's not going to cover the whole thing, but hopefully it'll be enough to give you the idea. So see that. Now if my nails really were this ginormous, then I would probably just kind of, you know, stamp again and add in, which sometimes I have to because my nails are long. So I think I'll go ahead and do that right now and kind of fill it in a little bit more, and then we'll, okay, so we're going to scrape it down. There we go. We're going to roll it. So if you can see that image there, I'm going to take off the top part a little bit, and I'm going to kind of add in just wherever I want to add in. Like at the bottom mostly. Looks like it needs some more added there, and maybe a little bit on the sides too. Yeah, maybe actually some at the top, so that it looks like it, you know, goes with the rest of it. But normally on most nails, just the one time, you know, stamping it with the image would have worked. So there's our image, and like I said, the bottom part is actually the colors, you know, the lighter orange with the yellow is actually what this is here. If you want that softer kind of peachy yellow look, then you want to do the lighter orange and yellow for bottom and for the reciprocal gradients, you know, upside down and right side up. Or if you want it the brighter colors like up here, then, you know, do the darker orange or however. But anyway, at this point I would just do my smudge free over it, and Bundle Monster smudge free top coat over it. There you go, and it's all done. So please like and subscribe, so that you'll get notifications when I do another video, and I'll be doing one pretty soon. So this was called a reciprocal gradient, and then I did an ombre, you know, stamp over with the image. So thank you so much. Bye.